All right, these problems here are not difficult. They're just a little bit cumbersome in algebra, but they're real simple to do. They said form a polynomial if they give you the zeros and the degree. So they told me my zeros are 4, -1, and 2, and it has degree 3, which makes sense. 3 zeros, degree 3. So this would be f of x is equal to x minus 4. Remember, you always say opposite of whatever the 0 is to write the factor. If the 0 is -1, the factor is x plus 1. If the 0 is 2, the factor is x minus 2. Now, if they wanted you to leave it in factored form, that would just be pretty easy, right? However, they're going to want you to multiply it out. But that's okay. We all passed Algebra 1 and Algebra 2 to be in my class, and to be in pre-calculus, so it'll be okay. So let's just multiply these first. So I have x times x is x squared. X times 1 is positive x. -4 times x is -4x. -4 times 1 is -4 times x minus 2. So next step is I will collect like terms. So this gives me x squared minus 3x minus 4 times x minus 2. Now I'm just going to distribute again. So x squared times x is x to the third. X squared times -2 is -2x squared. -3x times x is -3x squared. -3x times -2 is positive 6x. -4 times x is -4x. -4 times -2 is positive 8. Last step, I just collect like terms. So I have 1x to the third. -2x squared and plus -3x squared gives me -5x squared. And then 6x minus 4x gives me positive 2x plus 8. So there is my polynomial with those zeros and degree 3. Okay, easy enough. All right, this one is slightly different because they put a multiplicity here, and this is degree 4. So it says we have zeros. If we have a 0 of 3 with multiplicity 2 and a 0 of -1 with multiplicity 2, my entire polynomial is of degree 4. So I'm going to say f of x is equal to, if the 0 is 3, the factor is x minus 3. Because it has a multiplicity of 2, I square it. If you have a 0 of -1, that means you have a factor of x plus 1 and multiplicity of 2, so that is squared. So then I'm going to say f of x is equal to, x minus 3 quantity squared would be x squared. To square a binomial, the shortcut to do it is you square the first term, multiply these two together, then double it, so that makes -6x, square the last term, which would be positive 9. Same way with this. We square the first term, which will give you x squared, multiply these two together, then double it, so that would be 2x, square the last term plus 1. And now I just multiply my two trinomials together. So x squared times x squared is x to the fourth. X squared times 2x is 2x cubed. X squared times 1 is x squared. -6x times x squared is -6x cubed. -6x times 2x is -12x squared. -6x times 1 is -6x. 9 times x squared is 9x squared. 9 times 2x is 18x. 9 times 1 is 9. All right. And finally, we just collect like terms. So I only have 1x to the fourth. I have 2x cubed minus 6x cubed, which gives me -4x cubed. I have x squared plus 12 or minus 12x squared, which is -11x squared. And -11x squared plus 9x squared, I believe, gives me -2x squared. So like this and this would be -3, and this, yeah, -2x squared. -2x squared. So all my squares are done. Then I have -6x plus 18x gives me positive 12x. And the only constant I have is 9. So let's make sure I counter for everything. There's x to the fourth. 2x cubed minus 6x cubed gave me -4x cubed. X squared minus 12x squared is -11x squared. Plus 9 is -2x squared. Then negative 6x plus 18x is 12x. Then I had 9. Yay, I think we're done.